You probably know someone like this. They have Instagram. They have Facebook. Maybe they even check TikTok every single day. They see your stories. They know who got married, who went on vacation, and who suddenly started going to the gym. But when you visit their profile, nothing. No selfies. No birthday photos. No vacation dump. Sometimes their last post is from 3 years ago. And strangely, these people can be some of the most active people online. They watch. They scroll. They know what is happening. They simply don't feel the need to show everyone what is happening in their own life. So why? Are they shy? Secretive? Insecure? Or could something completely different be happening psychologically? The truth is that people who rarely post are not all the same. But there are several interesting psychological patterns that can make someone almost invisible online. And the first one is probably the biggest. Imagine two people going to the same beautiful restaurant. One person immediately takes out their phone. They photograph the food, then themselves, then the restaurant. Then they spend 5 minutes choosing the right caption. The second person takes one photo, maybe none at all, and starts eating. Neither person is automatically better, but psychologically, they may be getting their reward from different places. For some people, sharing becomes part of the experience itself. The likes, comments, replies, and reactions extend the reward, but other people receive enough satisfaction from simply experiencing the moment. A sunset doesn't become more meaningful because 300 people saw it. A relationship doesn't feel more real because it appeared on Instagram. A good weekend doesn't need digital evidence. Their reward is internal. And when your brain doesn't strongly associate an experience with social recognition, the urge to post can become surprisingly weak. Social media quietly turns your life into a performance. Every post says something about you. This is what I wear. This is where I go. These are my friends. This is what I believe. This is what I want you to think my life looks like. And some people become uncomfortable with that, not because they're hiding something, but because they don't like reducing themselves to a public profile. Think about it. You may feel completely different around your parents, your closest friend, your coworkers, and someone you just met. Yet social media combines all of those audiences into one place. Suddenly, your old classmate, your boss, your aunt, and a stranger from the internet are all looking at the same version of you. For some people, that feels unnatural. So instead of constantly deciding which version of themselves to display, they display almost nothing. Privacy gives them control over their identity, is the interesting part. Someone who doesn't post may appear incredibly confident. Sometimes they are, but sometimes the exact opposite is happening. Before posting one picture, their mind may begin running simulations. Does this look attention seeking? What if nobody likes it? Is this caption embarrassing? Will people think I'm trying too hard? Should I delete it? Other people can post a blurry photo in 10 seconds and forget about it. But a highly self-conscious person may experience posting as a small public performance, so they avoid the performance entirely. This is why silence online does not automatically mean confidence, and it doesn't automatically mean insecurity either. The same behavior can come from completely different psychological motives. There is another type, the observer. These people know everything. You haven't spoken to them in 6 months, but somehow they know you changed jobs. They know your friend moved. They know that couple broke up. And you're thinking, wait, you don't even post. How do you know all this? Because social media isn't only a stage, it's also a window. Some people naturally prefer standing behind the window rather than standing on the stage. They enjoy information without wanting attention. They watch group dynamics. They notice what people reveal. They see who constantly needs validation, who suddenly disappears, who posts cryptic messages after an argument, who wants everyone to know they are happy. For an observant person, Social media can be more interesting as a study of other people than as a place to advertise themselves. Imagine something amazing happens to you. You get promoted. Your first instinct tells you something important. Who do you want to tell? Some people immediately think about posting it. Others think of one person, their partner, their mother, their closest friend. They don't need 50 comments saying, "Congratulations." One sincere conversation can feel more rewarding. These people may place more value on private communication than public broadcasting. Instead of posting a birthday message, they call. Instead of commenting on your achievement, they text you personally. Instead of documenting the friendship, they participate in it. Again, that doesn't make them emotionally superior, but their social reward may come more from depth than visibility. May be the most important reason. Social media gives almost everything a number: followers, likes, views, comments, shares, and once numbers appear, comparison becomes incredibly easy. You post a photo you love, then you notice someone else received 10 times more attention. Suddenly, your happy memory becomes a performance review. Some people eventually become tired of this invisible competition. They don't want to wonder whether their vacation looked impressive enough, whether their birthday looked exciting enough, whether their relationship looked romantic enough, whether their life looked successful enough. So they quietly stop competing, and something interesting happens. When you stop constantly presenting your life, you may also spend less time imagining how your life appears from the outside. You begin experiencing it from the inside again. Finally, psychology doesn't always require a dramatic explanation. Some people simply don't care about posting. There isn't a hidden wound. There isn't some mysterious personality type. They're not secretly analyzing humanity from the shadows. Posting just isn't rewarding enough for them to remember doing it. Their camera roll might contain thousands of pictures that nobody else will ever see. Funny moments, family dinners, random sunsets, a terrible picture of their dog, memories that exist without becoming content. And maybe that's the most interesting thing about people who never post. In a world where we are constantly encouraged to document ourselves, they remind us that a life can be meaningful even when nobody is watching. So the next time you find someone's nearly empty profile, don't assume they have nothing happening. They may be insecure. They may be private. They may be observant. They may value deeper relationships. Or they may simply have very little interest in turning everyday life into a public performance. Because being invisible online doesn't mean being invisible in real life. Sometimes the people showing you the least are simply living more of their life where you cannot see it.